Well, thank you so much for staying with us. We're going to make the most of the time that is left on the AM show because we're talking about the Head of State Awards and their collaboration with the Australian High Commission. What have they been cooking up? Well, to share with us this morning, we have Ni Odoi Laye. He is Operations Department Head at the Head of State Award Scheme. He is with that department. And there's also Peter Akai Enum, Executive Director, Head of State Awards Scheme, Ghana. Both of them join us for a conversation. If I murdered any of your names, it's Ghana man. You can correct me. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. I think for most people who would be watching us this morning, they would be wondering, recently we heard of some Head of State Awards and all of that, and now we're hearing of this collaboration. I'll start with you. What is this all about?
So thank you very much, Benjamin. It's always wonderful to be back here to share with you and your listeners and viewers what we're doing to support Mother Ghana. So thank you for allowing us back into your studio as always. So the Head of State Award basically is in collaboration with the Australian High Commission through the Australian Aid Program and also with the Ghana Prison Service to help in the reformation and reintegration of young people in prison, right, back to society. We want to work to reduce recidivism, where majority of young people, once they are released from prison, the way society views them as ex-convicts, right, they are unable to fit into community or society, and so they have no option than to recommit and go back to prison, because they feel that that's where they belong. Want to reduce that rate of recidivism. And so we're working with the prison service with support from the Australian government to help drive that or support the arm of the prison service that talks about reformation and most importantly reintegration back to society.
How long has this been in existence?
So so the Head of State Award has existed for a very long time, but this particular project is our newest flagship program. We had a pilot many years back, 2017, 2018, 1 year pilot to see how we could actually support the prison service in their work of reintegrating young people back to society when they are released from prison. But after the pilot, we didn't have any other support to actually go into the rollout until last year we started talking with the Australian government, and they are very much excited to support the whole initiative through the direct aid program, right? And so it's going to be another 1 year journey of supporting 150 young prisoners to be reintegrated back to society once they are released from prison.
And what this brings to mind, non-custodial sentences. And it's also relevant because of Christian Achu, our own brother. He was pushing for that. It's something that I made mention of. And maybe even as we do this, we can also, lend a hand or some thinking in that regard.
Absolutely.
But for you, Ni, so when it comes to breaking the cycle of crime, what and why should we even be targeting this?
It's like one director said, we realized that, our brothers from Senior Correctional Center and that of James Camp.
The one in Roman Ridge?
Yes, Roman Ridge. So we are using them as a pilot project for this year's project. So the reason is that I went there, and when I was interacting with some of the officers, they realized that when they go, they prefer to come back to the prison again. Yes, because of one stigmatization that they encounter. Sometimes after they've left the prison, there is no any a startup K2 for them to whatever they've learned in the prison, then they will go.
Because I was just about to mention that. I've been there a number of times, even to the St. James Camp prison, because of some activity in church and all of that. And you see them going through, there are training sessions and all of that. But when they come into society, they are not accepted, so they can't even practice.
Of course. So the reason is that we want to change that narrative. First, we want to build confidence in them that yes, anyone can be part of or can be a victim to where you are. Right. So even as much as you are out of the prisons, you should build your confidence. You should make sure that if the society is even neglecting you, prove to the society that, yes, I mean, you can do something meaningful with your life and you've learned a lesson. So this project is to inculcate in them the confidence, that's number one. Also to know that they can also do something meaningful with their life out of the prison. And then the part of the project, whatever they will learn in the prisons, we'll make sure we follow up and give them startup kits. So that when they go, they can get employability out of that and they can start doing something with the skills that we've learned through this project. Then they can also be beneficial to the society.
So interesting perspectives there. What is your target group, Peter?
So
which
so we're
category are you
We're looking at juveniles in prison,
okay.
Young people between the ages of 14 years up to the age of 24.
Right.
And so we are actually working in partnership with the Senior Correctional Center that has the juveniles in prison up to 18 years, and then the James Camp, again at Roman Ridge, that has a little over 18 years and above, but they are already getting ready.
Some of them are just over.
Yes. So like Neil rightly said, the whole idea is not just to help with their reformation, but to also help them to be gainfully employed when they are released. And so the project would also, apart from providing psychological support, right, whilst they are in prison, apart from enhancing on their vocational skills, all right, in partnership with the prison service, would also be providing for them a business startup kits, all right, in whichever choice of vocational skills they choose or they develop whilst they are in prison, so that when they get up with a startup kit, they are able to set up their own enterprises. And it's very, very important because the youthful population in prison keep increasing, and if they decide to go back to prison because society shuns them, then it means that we are losing a huge chunk of our youthful, energized population who would have been the future of this
So the
country.
vibrant ones,
So the
full-blooded
vibrant
ones that can impact our economy are languishing in jail.
In jail, all right? And we are a contributing factor as a society because of our stigmatization, our thinking about ex-convicts. And so part of the project is also to advocate for societies to see ex-convicts or offenders as as part of us, as human beings.
Because they are.
They are
a part of us.
Yeah.
Just because someone has committed a crime doesn't mean. It's like we say in our local language, because a child, poos on the mother's leg or thigh, doesn't mean she's going to
cut it off. Exactly, yeah. So,
but just to cap off the conversation, before I come to you, Nee, on what we can expect on Thursday, the 23rd of March, just briefly, what role is the Australian High Commission playing in all of this, and who are your other partners? Briefly, because we're
right. Okay. So the Australian High Commission is actually funding the project together with other individuals and corporate organizations, but they are the main funders. Okay. Through, like I said, through their direct aid program. From the Australian people. So we are very thankful to the Australian High Commission and the Australian people. We are also working very closely with the Ghana Prison Service. We are very grateful to the Director General and the OICs at the James Camp and then the Senior Correctional Center for giving us that opportunity. We are also working closely with the Ghana Psychological Association. They are also supporting with their tech and know-how in offering psychological support. We are very much open to work with any organization who sees this as a priority and they want to be part of this great initiative, right? And so our arms are always opened.
Nee, what is happening on Thursday? Walk us through what we can expect.
Okay, so Thursday we are officially launching this project to also, have the opportunity to meet the press and do press briefing about this, why this project is so important. So it is a launch of this project as well as a press briefing. And then we're expecting the Australian High Commissioner, who is a special guest of honor, to be there, and then Director General of Ghana Prison Service, and then other prominent person that we are invited to that occasion. So that is what is happening on 23rd March. Coming Thursday at 10 a.m. at the Senior Correctional Center.
Okay, and that is in Roman Bridge.
Yes,
That's around the Indian High Commission.
yes,
Absolutely.
opposite, Indian High Commission, yeah.
I'm sure some people may want to reach out to get further information or maybe even to support as well. How can they reach you?
Well, I mean, we are on social media. You just type Head of State Award Scheme, or you can go to our website, www.husagana.org, and all the necessary information is there. If you want to reach out directly to our office is located at the Nat Hall at Adabraka, or you can call us on 0302 967406. Again, 0302 967406. That is office line. Or you can send us a WhatsApp on 0242862719 and 0242862719. Let me take my time. 0242862719. And we are more than happy to engage. We want more partners on board, right? We want more partners on board so that those young offenders will feel that society, has not neglected them.
And you're my wawa too,
Wawa
because it could happen to any one of us. It's been refreshing having this conversation with you. Ni Odoye Lai, Operations. He is with the Operations Department, Head of State Award Scheme, and Peter Akai Enum. I'm still murdering the name. Executive Director, Head of State Awards Scheme in Ghana. Gentlemen, thank you for coming.
Thank you so very much, Benjamin.
All right. And that is